Well, since doing the last two reviews actually ended up costing me 2 subscribers, might as well continue because, as I've said all along, I don't honestly give a fuck. And yes, I can swear because these are adult movies and children shouldn't be watching them. Or if you're delicate and you can't handle swears, then you want to watch the movie anyways. Nobody. For some reason, I thought it was called Mr. Nobody. So when I looked it up on my server, because I'd already downloaded the thing a while ago before I watched it, I thought, okay, crap, I don't have it. I typed in Nobody and boop, it popped up. So, oh well. That's just a funny side note thing. It's from the same people that made John Wick, or at least one of them, I believe. I think it's the stuntman from John Wick directed this movie and wrote it. It's kind of like if John Wick is the bad guy in his universe, like, he's a contract killer, he does things for, like, the mob and that kind of stuff, so he's the quote-unquote bad guy, then Mr. Nobody is the good guy. He works for the federal government, the FBI, the CIA, those type of people. Or he did. For a non-spoiler thing, I thought it was fine. I actually liked it. I'd probably watch it again, just like the John Wick films. I think it should honorarily be thrown into that universe because it's by the same guy. It's basically the same type of thing. It's just, here's the one side, is Wick's 3, and here's the other side, this guy. I'd give it a B, as I said, and they didn't release it in any kind of steelbook or anything, so since they have a digital version, I'll just wait until the actual physical one for either 4K or Blu-ray comes out, or it gets cheaper, because it already is out, sorry. It gets cheaper, and then I'll buy it. Oops. It's that way for that thing. Oh well. So the next film I'm going to review. Big freaking deal. It's not like I'm going to be watching these things. I think I got like 7 views. All these videos do is remind the people who subscribe to me for some random reason that, oh, who the hell is this person? Oh, well, unsubscribe. That's all it does. That's all these videos do because no one watches them. But then again, that's what every video does. So, So basically, the entire plot of this movie, because people would consider that a spoiler, the guy is retired, he acts like regular nobody, you think he's a wussy, and then it turns out he's not really, he's actually a quote-unquote badass, and he's basically John Wick, but a lot tighter, and Wick actually had his family. He went on and got a nice job. Instead of having his wife be murdered and his dog get killed, he actually went on and have children. He had 2 of them, a little girl and a boy, and it all started because of a stupid bracelet. Well, a home invasion, and he thought the dumbasses stole his daughter's bracelet. And he also stole a watch that I think his dad gave him. He never talked about what the watch meant. It could be his retirement watch from the government, because like in Speed, when you retire from the government job, like my dad's watch, you're given a shit gold watch. It's not even like a Rolex or something. It's a really crappy, like, I'd say dime store watch, but that's not really what that calls. It's probably like $20. Like really bad, cheesy knockoff gold. It's like that gold-plated stuff. I think my dad's doesn't even work. He's only been retired for like 12 years or so. I think the hands broke on it already. He barely wears it. But so he went and got his watch back from the criminals. And then he got off and he wanted to blow off some steam because he couldn't find his daughter's watch, and these jackasses got into a car crash, driving drunk, and decided to go on a bus. And then they're going to harass a girl, like 20-something, teenage-something, probably on her way home from school or job, a crappy, like, waitress job or something. And he tells the bus driver to get off the bus, lets the girl get off the bus, and he beats the shit out of the guys. And just like in Wick, the Russian guy who's the father, or actually it's brother in this one, the brother of the guy that gets beat up the most, sends his entire people after him to get revenge. It's like, your son was an ass. It's like the people on the news, he was a good boy. he literally punched an old guy in the face and sent him to the hospital. He wasn't a good boy. He literally murdered somebody. He wasn't a good boy. He said, I want to kill them fucking police. And he was posting that for months on end, and he finally tried to shoot a cop. And the cop shot him. He wasn't a good boy. Same mentality this guy has. He thought that this bratty little brother who drives drunk, wants to molest girls on public transportation, thinks he can't do anything wrong, wants to beat up random strangers, shouldn't have gotten his ass kicked and been paralyzed from the neck down. Like the guy says, he deserved more. He left him alive. He deserved more. He probably deserved to get beaten into an inch of his life, let to be recovered, and then beaten again. So, that's Mr. Nobody. No one watched this, but hey, thanks anyways, and have a good one.